Hello and welcome everyone. This is another rook endgame. Here white has extra pawn that is on a5. White king is behind the pawn in the a4 square and black king is cut off by the white rook which is present on d3 square. Even though black king is cut off, but black rook is active which is in front of the pawn and which is posing lot of problems to white. Let's continue from here. It is white to move. The winning move here is king b5. The king has to do lot of work in this endgame. King has to march upward, then again march backward, and then again march forward according to the black's move. Black gives check, king c6, check, king b7, rook c1. Now push the pawn. Black gives check, king c6, again check, king b5, check, king a4. The idea here is if black gives a check from a1, then white will block with rook a3 and the pawn will promote safely. So black does not give check here, but he go instead rook b8. Now again king has to move forward. King a5, rook a8, king b6, check, king c7, rook b1, and now don't play here a7, but first secure this a file with rook a3. Black gives check, king b6, check, king a5. Now white king is safe and the next is promotion. Rook b8, a7, rook a8, king b6, and the next move is king b7, kicking the rook from a8 square, and white is winning here. Let's see different options for black in different condition. Here after a6, if black doesn't play rook b1 check, if rook a1, then rook b3, which protects the king from any check from b1 file, and the promotion is very secure. So it is not a good move for black. In this position, after king a4, if rook a1 check, then rook blocks. Rook h1, a7, rook h8, king b5, rook a8, king b6. King is in time to protect this pawn, and on the next move it will kick out the black rook. So this is also not working for black. In this position after king a5, if rook b1, then rook a3, and the promotion is unstoppable. In short, in all variation promotion is unstoppable, but this is the most aggressive way from the black side to harass the white king and to play for the draw. In this position, I want to highlight some things about in which position white is winning, in which position it is a draw. So if white king is in this all squares and black king and black rook is in this same position, then it is winning for white, because white has access to b5 square and it is nearer to promotion. But if white king is here, then it is a draw. Here it is a draw. In this position, it is a draw. All these squares, if white king is in all these squares, then it is a draw. Everyone, this is another rook endgame puzzle. Here white has extra pawn on b3. White king is behind the pawn and black rook is in front of the pawn on b8 square. The black king is cut off by white rook. So let's find the best move for white. The pawn is very far away from queenie. Best move here is king c3. Rook checks, king d4, king b8, king c4, protecting this pawn. Check, king d5, again attacking b3 pawn, but now defending by rook b1. The black king has no square to cross the e file, so king goes f6. b4 push the pawn, king e7, king c6, which controls very important key squares on the 7th rank. King d8. Now rook d1 check. If king goes c8, then rook h1, threatening a checkmate in 1. King has to move, only move available, and next is check, and white wins. In this position, after rook d1, if black king does not go to c8, then another move is king e7. But now black king is far away and white will promote b5, check, king b6, rook c2, king b7, rook b2, b6, rook b4, rook a1. Rook a1 is important to shield the white king from any checks from the black rook. But black king comes closer. King d6, king a7, king c6, rook c1 check, king b5, b7, rook a4 check, king b8. Now rook f4, rook a1, king b6, king a8, rook f8 check, and white wins. Let's say here after king d5, instead of going to rook b8, if rook gives a check, then king c6, rook c8 check, king b7, rook c3, rook b1, king e6, b4, king d6, b5, king c5, b6, and white promotes and white is winning. After rook b1, instead of going to king f6, if black gives a check from rook b5, then king c6 attacks the black rook, rook b4, king c5, rook b8, b4, king e6, king c6, rook c8 check, king b7, and white will promote slowly but surely. So in this position, this is the way to win. I want to highlight an interesting fact in this position, that I am marking the squares. If white king is present in these squares, then it will be draw. and here also. In the remaining square, if the white king is present, then it is a win for white.